Also, if you want to support the cast, you can do so on Ko-Fi. That's a great way to support the cast directly. Instead of like subbing to just my channel where I do a bunch of stuff, you can support the cast directly for fan art and all the other stuff that we want to do on Ko-Fi. And as an incentive, you will get Bella's notes at the end of every episode, which is super cute. They're really funny notes. They're super chaotic and wild. They're not just like, like when I say notes, they're not just like, well, in this, yeah. Yeah.
The thing
yeah,
is, like, can I speak
sure,
to that?
Go for it.
The notes are very good.
Yeah.
Like, they keep track of, like, so I have a Google Doc that has the whole campaign. It's not like, I mean, it's very different than what the notes are, because it doesn't have, like, the Bella
These aren't
flavoring.
organized.
Well, sure, but, like, it also, like, it keeps track of everything. Like, sometimes I'll actually look to your notes as to what happened the previous session, just to get, like, some reminders if, like, I missed something, because then I also get to know, like, what you thought was important.
Right.
And, like, that's also important. But, like, anyway, they're very good notes.
A lot. I mean, I note everything that's funny because that's what's most important to me, obviously. But beyond that, I also genuinely try to take notes of like everything that's like impactful that happens. Because one, it's usually also funny, you goofs. But two, because I genuinely use my notes as notes for future sessions. So
they're very good notes, and they also house our smooch counter of how many smooches have happened on this episode.
Of course.
So what I'm hearing is if Bella takes a note, it could somehow become canon.
Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
So Bella, me your ideas to sneak into my notes.
And then Juniper got a really cool hat.
The problem is that Bella, as a human person, is so painfully a follower of rules unless the rule's stupid.
Ooh, got him.
It's very Aries.
I'm bad at lying.
Anyway, you can get access to all of those notes on Ko-Fi. Even one-time donations will give you access to all of Bella's notes. We upload them after every episode, so if you want to support the cast, it's a great way to do it. You guys are goofy as hell, and I'm very excited for today's episode. So yeah,
let's.
Whenever you're
speaking
ready.
of which, we have a very special treat today. We actually have our first PC recap.
Oh God,
that's gonna be really good.
Are you ready?
Really good.
Mentally, no. Physically, I guess.
All right. Well,
the show must go on.
Here comes.
I have my script.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Am I getting cued in?
Yeah. This is it. Go.
Last time on Harbinger, our heroes learned of the legend of the Bagman, a horrifying creature found within a bag of holding. Mel was snatched by Bagman and had a questionable amount of time left until they could be no more. One by one, our heroes went into the bag and met Cove, an extremely injured water genasi who was trapped in the space between. The group listened to a bunch of grapes that told them various secrets, which led to little explaining from the group. Once in the Bagman's lair, Hardtack learned the hard way that Cove was not Cove at all, but the Bagman himself. After an epic battle, the Bagman was no more. The real Cove was found unconscious, and Mel was swiftly saved by our adventurers. I'm not good at timing this like Tyler is, and that's all I wrote. So we're just gonna keep going until it hits that really intense part, I think. I don't know how much more time that is. If anybody knows, please let me know.
It's fine.
Right now, go,
I'll take it from here.
Okay, go.
Our heroes then found that they had been released from the bag, but more than a night had passed since their first time going in. Perhaps days, perhaps longer. But what awaits our heroes? What will they find on this island? Find out right now on Harbinger.
That was so good.
Amazing.
Nice
job.
Bravo. Well
Bravo.
fucking done. Well
That was
fucking
amazing.
done. Well fucking done. That was amazing.
Thank you.
That was great.
I love D&D.
Nice job. So we are going to start out a little differently this time.
Okay.
Normally we start out with fun facts.
But we're not fun anymore.
But we're not fun anymore.
We're horny now.
We have.
Horny facts.
No, we will do fun facts.
No, horny facts.
You can make your
Horny
fun fact a horny
Horny.
fact if you want, but right now we're going to start out a little differently with a flashback. A tiefling in his early 20s is sweeping up the floor of a tavern. He looks out the dirty window at a large ship that came into port. The cheers of the crew can be heard through the glass. As the tiefling stares, neglecting his duties, he hears a crash behind him. A serving girl has dropped a plate on the floor, distracted by the tiefling. And so it is for several weeks. The tiefling watching the ships, and the girl watching the tiefling. One day she approaches him with a small box. The tiefling opens it and lifts out what's inside. A sailor's knot bracelet. He smiles at her as she slips it onto his wrist. They lock eyes. And for the first time, they truly see each other. Months pass. Now the tiefling is looking in two directions. He smiles at the girl, but when his head turns to the window, his face shows only longing. We fade to a bed. The tiefling and the girl lay together in a twist of sheets and pillows. She idly traces a pattern on his chest. Gathering up her courage, she looks up at him. I have cherished this time with you. Getting to know you, your hopes, your dreams. But your heart isn't here. It's out there, in the sea. I see you look out that window every day, and I watch your heart slowly break. You deserve to be who you were meant to be. And that's not in this town. And it's not in this bed. She kisses him slowly. I love you, Des, but I will not hold you here. We fade to the docks. The tiefling heaves a bag over his shoulder and walks up a gangplank. As the ship begins to pull away, he touches his wrist, still adorned by the sailor's knot bracelet, and he turns to look at that old tavern one last time. And through the window, the girl looks back. And now we're going to start with fun facts.
Oh my god. Did you
Aw.
intentionally make that voice literally the same as the wife from Our Flag Means Death? Or was that just unconscious?
I have not seen...
Okay, I need you to
First
know
mistake.
this really quickly. I need you to know this, but there's literally a wife in Our Flag Means Death who sends her husband off because he doesn't belong there in a domestic life off to sea to be a pirate, and she has that accent. So I don't know. Like, I think you just might be a fucking genius. Like, I don't. Anyway, go
Damn,
continue.
somebody cutting onions in queue.
Yeah, for real.
So, now we're going to start with fun facts. Boom! Alright, music change, mood change. Alright, Diedrich, you're the first person. Diedrich, do you have a fun fact about yourself for us?
Yeah, it's a horny fact. Diedrich is pansexual.
No shit.
Yeah.
You would be.
Diedrich is pansexual. Doesn't give a fuck. Anybody can fuck. Everyone fucks.
That's cool. I like that. Alright, nice. Raven. So, Diedrich, you are in the back of the line.
All right.
Alright. Diedrich, you just did that. Raven, do you have a fun fact about yourself for us?
Hi. Raven. Tyler, question for you, I guess.
Yeah.
Does coffee exist in this world?
It does. It does, in
Okay,
fact.
great.
But it is called hot morning beverage.
Oh, that's
Hot
right.
morning beverage.
I
Hot
knew
morning
that.
Hot morning beverage also derived from beans. Like, are there beans?
So, in this world, hot morning beverage, actually, it's comes from a small summoning ritual where there's the elemental plane of coffee. And whenever you want coffee, it's a very simple ritual. Everybody knows it. And you just, you draw a little circle in the ground, and or your barista does, and then it just your cup fills up with coffee.
Okay, well.
I think I'm from the plane of coffee.
I might need a different fun fact.
No, that's fine. I mean, there are other ways to make coffee in this world. So, go ahead.
In in Raven's time in the woods, she may or may not have stumbled upon something that she likes to keep in her pocket now. And sometimes when she's just feeling a little down, she takes it and it wakes her up a little bit. But it's like, you know, natural and nice.
Oh my god, does she do fucking cocaine?
No, I was thinking coffee beans. Like she just keeps coffee beans in her pocket, and
Now
she,
it's a
like,
cacao
munches
leaf,
them every
bestie.
once in a while.
No, that
but then
shit-
That's
the-
fine.
You are
That went
munching
away.
on coke leaves.
I like.
Here's what I have in my
I would
notes.
really rather
Raven
not.
has a pocket wake up item wink.
Yes.
That's fine.
Sure.
Okay, that's fine. Nice.
Okay.
All right, good fun fact. Juniper, you're next. Do you have a fun fact about yourself for everybody?
Yes, and it's a complicated one.
Oh,
Get wrecked. This is what happens when I prepare. Okay, for the last however much time we've been on this boat, Juniper has slowly been practicing her, increasing her tolerance for spicy foods. She's just been like eating a bunch of spicy foods when no one's looking, so that she's like able to tolerate super spicy foods, with the intent of just randomly surprising people with really spicy dishes, but pretending that they're not spicy to Juniper.
nice. I like
Thank
that.
you.
I like that a lot. All right, Cove. Do you have your first fun fact?
I do have a fun fact.
Oh, I'm so ready.
So, Cove likes to spend his time by the water, and especially on the beach, because he is very into building sandcastles.
I love that.
That
Alright,
is
nice.
fucking
That's great.
adorable.
That's great. I love that. Nice. And then last but not least, Admiral Grogblossom Hardtack.
Don't hear
You have
the nickname very often anymore. It's great.
yeah.
So, Hardtack, Mikhail, together, right? Hardtack makes it kind of a personal challenge to try to stay up as late as possible because Mikhail doesn't sleep, but sometimes she'll like act like she's asleep, so it's a little game between the two to try to see who like goes to sleep first. And Hardtack always tries to win, and it's about 50-50 as to when Mikhail lets him win versus
Aw.
not.
That's really
That's
fucking
sweet. I
cute.
love that.
There's tallies on the wall and inside the quarters, like scratched with a knife.
That
And they're
is
keeping
so
score.
cute. I'm
That's
so
so good.
invested in you and Mikhail's relationship. And like, can we just talk about how Tyler did not intend this person to be a main character? I love that.
She was the quest giver, but now she is a romance partner.
She gets
so,
the question.
She will always be the quest giver.
all right, so you find yourselves on the boat. I'm just gonna pull up the page with all of your companions. But the weird thing is, you don't see any of your companions. You're in the middle of the ship, and you have been looking around. No one's there. As you've seen, it is now daylight, not, during the night when you were all there. You haven't gotten a long rest.
Okay.
And the only one of your companions that's with you right now is Chare. And this unconscious body of a Genasi. What would you all like to do?
Yeah, I'm down to go check on the unconscious body of the Genasi. Hey man, you up?
You gonna try and wake him, or
Yeah, I'm poking at
okay,
Cove.
yeah. Cove, you wake up.
Okay. Can I immediately get freaked out and cast create water and just them?
Yeah, you totally do that.
Cedric is splashed.
Amazing.
Cedric calls. They're fine. I think they're fine. They're fine. I think they're fine.
Hardtack is holding back misplaced rage at Cove for what he thinks hitting him in the shoulder with very downing him. He's trying not to be mad at Cove about it.
It wasn't really
Okay,
Cove.
boomer.
It wasn't really Cove, but Hardtack's a little bit old. His brain's a little jumbled. You know?
Boomer.
You can't have you have the best of both. You're like, no, I'm super smart, Eldritch Blast, bitch motherfucker's got a huge backstory. I'm an old man and I don't know anything or how to do anything.
That's
Blah, blah,
actually
blah.
my
Called
favorite
charisma.
thing about you, Hardtack, that you decide when you're old and not. So never
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
I
So,
love that.
so Cove, you've woken up. You threw water in the face of this tiefling that was all up in your face and just woke you. You all, yeah, you're awake. What else would you like to do?
Hi.
Where am I?
Oh.
You're on a motherfucking boat.
I don't think we know that. Do we know that? I don't think we know where we are.
Listen, man, you were in a bag. Do you remember going into a bag?
I remember being near a bag.
Well, we found
And
you
then-
in a bag.
Am I on a boat?
Oh
Yes.
yes, that much we know. Yeah.
Well, and Hardtack kind of like puffs out his chest a little bit and like stands up straight and says, "Welcome to the Freedom's Fury."
It's
Freedom
actually the
Furry,
Freedom
actually.
Furries, but
It's
yeah.
Freedom Furries. Don't listen to him. He's old.
I'm guessing that one's in charge.
Yeah, we let him think that too. Anyways,
Hardtack, great to meet you. And he reaches out a hand to shake it.
I begrudgingly shake it. I'm Cove.
Hi,
Who
Cove.
are the rest of you?
Hi, Cove. And Diedrich like shakes like a dog like his wet ass hair and is like, I'm the Bone Boy.
Your name is Bone Boy?
Yes.
His name is
Okay.
actually Diedrich.
Shh. Shut up. It's the Bone Boy.
Right.
Jennifer's kind
Um,
of like staying behind everybody just to clarify.
That happens. Let's see. Who's closest to the door right now?
Where are we?
So right now you're where you were. You're
wa-
in the
Well, that
Like, we're-
explains it.
we're
Now I
like-
recall.
so you're in
Next
one
to
of
the
the
hammock.
sleeping
Yeah,
quarters?
Yeah.
You're in one of the sleeping quarters.
Where we
Okay,
were
then
with the
I'm
bag.
at the door. I'm
Yeah.
in the doorway for sure. For sure.
Juniper, roll me a
Love a
perception
doorway.
check.
Oh boy.
Ooh. I hope I fail.
I hope I fail.
Not those.
I'm in the mood for chaos. Nobody else? Oh
I
my
feel it's a
god. Roll 20 is also once again being like 1,000 years slow. I'm really sorry.
I'll roll it for
Tyler,
you.
do we have a
Computer hates
long
JavaScript.
rest?
You know.
You did
Not.
Okay.
Did I have
We
a
just
long
got out of this
rest?
bag.
I was
Yeah,
unconscious.
Cove,
Sorry, I
Cove,
just
you've
wanted
had a
to
long
clarify.
rest.
Okay, perception you said?
Yes.
I am gonna die soon.
I perceive it all, baby.
Nice. Juniper,
Probably.
you hear a small scuffling behind you,
I would like to turn around.
as though someone is
Wobbling.
trying to sneak up on you.
I'd like to turn around quickly,
You turn
but
around
like in a
quickly.
cool way,
All right, yeah. See,
not
you
in a
just, like,
frightened way. Yeah,
You
like,
turn around real quick with your arms folded and an eyebrow cocked,
You get it.
and you see Swablin like mid tiptoe, and he has a big cut on his forehead, and a little bit of green blood is leaking out, and he makes eye contact with you, and he's like, "You good?"
You good? You're
And
the
he
one
just, like,
bleeding.
Runs over to you and like hugs your leg.
Oh.
Okay. But the blood. Can I tell how badly? Like,
It's
is
not
he
bad.
okay?
Yeah, it's a shallow cut.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thanks, Woblin. That's great. Where is everybody else, buddy?
Head. So he says, where have you been?
It's a long story.
2 days.
2
2
days.
days.
2
Oh, that's
days
not
you
so bad.
go.
We were on
That's great.
2 days.
I honestly, I've got to tell you, I thought it was at least a month, so 2 days is nothing. We were
2
fine. We were in a
days?
bag. It's really all good. Where are we? Where are we currently? If it's been 2 days. Luke, where's everybody? Let's round everybody up, Swablin. Can we do that?
Round.
Yeah.
And he holds your hand, and you two
I'm
of
gonna
you go
follow
into the room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's following you. He freezes.
Oh, we're
like,
just
"Following
going-
You.
Okay, that's fine. Yep, that's
I'm
fine.
sorry. Has Swablin been running the ship for 2 days? Is that what we just?
That's what
found
I'm trying to find where everybody else
Where's
is.
Mc-
So yeah,
Mikhail.
so you
Yeah,
all
But
you
instead, we're gonna just have a conversation with Swablin first, which is fine.
yeah. So you all see Juniper come in with Swablin, and Swablin. You notice Juniper. Swablin looks like jumpy. When you get in, he closes the door, and he looks at all of you, and he says, "You go in bag. 2
Yeah.
days. Ship.
Yep.
Get ship.
Yep.
To island. Ship
Island.
get to island.
Got it.
People on island."
Oh boy.
Oh,
Did we hear all of this? Did we go with?
we're all
yeah,
in the
you're,
same
you're,
room.
you're all in the same room.
Yeah.
He came into
says-
our room.
He says, "People on island. People.
Bad people?
Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Take Elf Man, take, Lucky Man, take Book Man,
But
Speaking
do you
Man,
not know anybody's name?
Man.
That's fine. Honestly, I like
Wait,
this.
which one's Mikhail?
Am I
What is
copying?
Mikhail? Is Mikhail Bookman? No, Bookman is Harta or Harkin.
No, Pretty Man.
Pretty Man. Where's Pretty Man? They take Pretty Man.
Pretty Man, take it. All,
Everyone?
take all.
Swablin,
I
if
mean
they're all
this
met,
I mean this in an investigative way, and not in any way. This means nothing about how I feel about you, Swablin. But why didn't they take you?
Swablin Hide.
That's
Swablin
so-
Hide.
so good. buddy.
Swablin Hide, good hide.
I
Tyler,
love that.
what's Swablin's native language?
Goblin.
Whoa.
Hardtack
Didn't see
wants
that coming.
to. Hardtack wants to pick up Swablin, and like walk
Like-
out, like just like kind of pick him up and like hold him a little bit, not
Oh
like
my
a
God.
baby, but just like
Like you're
hold
about to
him up.
burp him?
absolutely.
How
like a
are you
baby.
gonna hold
It's
him not like a
100% like a
baby?
baby?
I don't know.
Like under the
Also,
arms.
like a
It's
football.
definitely-
Like an adult goblin, and you're like, all right, let me just pick you up, baby.
Come on.
He is like 2
Um,
feet tall, isn't he?
Can
yeah,
I?
Swablin's like almost 3 feet tall, maybe.
You're gonna put him on your
Okay.
hip.
Put him
Yeah.
up,
Baby
please.
sling.
He's
Like,
definitely
Yeah.
you definitely pick him up like a baby. Let's be
You
honest.
could like
follow you if you
Simba.
ask
You could
him
Simba
to.
hold him as well.
You
Like
can hold his
that's
hand.
The
Put him
Piggyback ride.
down.
The
Put him
Simba-
down.
Can I-
This is weird.
No, the
Can I-
Simba holding is great. You just like under
Can
the
I-
arms
can
out
I-
in front of
Sorry,
you.
Testy, what do you want to do?
Can I talk?
what do you want to do?
Can I
Sorry.
RP this,
No,
please?
not if you're holding Swablin.
All right, what do you want to do?
What is it, Tessie?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Can I jump in the water with Swablin, like without being seen or?
We're
anything?
in
Not
a
what I
room in
thought
a
you were
boat.
gonna
So-
do.
I want
So
to take him
can't breathe
outside and jump
underwater.
into the water.
Oh
So
my
here's what-
fucking
the rest
god!
of us about your plan. Don't just leave with Swablin and jump off the boat. What's
It's
the
Also-
truly the hard tech.
Here's
season.
what I'll say happens. So you get out of the living quarters, of the sleeping quarters, and as you begin to go above deck, Swablin starts like squirming. He's like, no. They see.
Also, I'm 1,000% following. Like, what are you doing?
Okay.
Where
Swablin-
hardtack?
So-
What's happening?
Cove, can you cast that water thing again? Just like, is there enough water to be like around me and Swablin?
I
right now?
just met you.
Yeah. Can you tell us your
I'm doing a
plan,
solid.
Hardtack?
What is
I'm
happening,
all in to
hardtack?
support you,
Just
but
do
I
me a
need more
solid. Just-
information.
Just surround us in water, please.
What is happening?
I don't know if I can make enough water for that.
Enough just for our heads.
What?
Just put us in
Excuse
water,
me,
please.
Mr. DM, I have a question.
No one
Can I
else
do
can
this?
breathe in water.
So you can like, as in the create or destroy water spell.
Because it's 10 gallons of water.
It can like surround our head, right?
Oh, but then I have to do another spell just to change the way it looks.
Well, you can. So shape
Two whole
water.
spells.
What you can do is you can use create water and then use shape water to hold it there in like a little bubble, like a 10-gallon bubble of water.
Listen, dog, you're just gonna take your conversation to the other room because I'm not wasting 2 spell slots on you.
Well,
Okay.
no, create.
I'm
shape
trying to have a
water
conversation,
is,
Cove.
Shape water is a cantrip, so you can use shape water as many times as you want.
There's still
Fine,
water from
I'll
spraying
go
the
ahead
Friedrich, right?
I mean, you could just
Can I
jump
just-
off the
Can I
fucking
just
side
take
of
the
boat.
water from the outside of the boat to shape it?
I mean, you can. Well, you can't see. You're below deck. Everyone's below deck right now.
Okay, I'll create it and then I'll shape it to make him happy.
Okay. So yeah. So Cove's eyes
Why would
glow,
he?
and this water comes out of nowhere, and you begin to shape it. You now have a 10-gallon bubble of water.
So Hardtack is now going to speak directly to Swablin, and with
Clarification.
Oceanic
Can Swablin
Soul,
breathe.
It's like
very
around
quick.
them.
With Oceanic Soul, I talk
Well-
to Swablin, and he can fully understand me, and I can fully understand him, since we're both submerged in water.
Isn't
I
Goblin
literally have a
still
spell
just...
to let people breathe underwater, and it's that if you could just communicate with the group, we could make a plan together. But
Wait,
it's fine.
But isn't Goblin the
Whatever.
language still the same? It's the same. Like he's gonna talk the same.
And with Oceanic Soul, I can talk and understand
Okay.
anybody who I'm talking to.
All right. So this
Immersed
happens,
in water.
right, Tyler?
So you stick your head in, and you stick Swablin's head into the water.
And we're all out here like,
Yes.
what the fuck are you doing?
Okay.
Why
What
are
are
you
you- what are you
waterboarding
saying?
Swablin?
What are you saying to Swablin?
Basically, I'm saying, Swablin, we don't have much time. How many people did you see? Tell me everything as quick as you can
So
about what you
Swablin.
saw.
So first he starts freaking out because he's like, I'm fucking drowning. What are you doing? And he like pops his head out. He's like, and he puts his head back in, and he's like, 5 people came in. They took everyone. There was a giant green ogre that was leading them, and he had many more pirates. There's a flag out there with 5 swords on it. And I just don't know. I got really scared, and then I ran and I cut my head open, and it was really scary. And he puts his head out and he starts crying.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Hardtack pulls his head out of the water and conveys all of that to the group. Sorry, I just had to talk to him for a little bit.
Yeah, I just feel like we could have made a plan a lot less absurdly, but that's fine.
I purposely
Collaboration
drop
is
all the water onto Hardtack's
silly.
head.
Perfect.
That happens.
Hardtack likes it.
That
My kelp
happens.
armor.
Hardtack- yeah, your kelp armor.
I'm
Yeah.
rubbing my
Yeah.
kelp armor, just like, that feels better.
Okay, so do you know the dudes on the island that took everyone in the crew? We just got back from being inside of the Bagman, and now we're here. What is happening, Hardtack?
I mean, I do see you at one point, I think Tyler last session said we saw the flags.
Yeah.
But we don't know what the
Yeah.
flags
Outside.
mean. You're the only one
Yeah.
who knows
Well,
what
so
the flags
I'll-
mean.
Right.
There is, when you look above deck, you see that there's a flag with 5 swords. That is the symbol of the 5 Corsairs.
Right. So, I think this is some sort of island or hideout for the 5 Corsairs.
Who are the 5 Corsairs?
So as a refresher, the 5 Corsairs,
We know some of
Oh,
them.
Tyler's frozen. Hold on.
I have some in my notes.
I remember a little bit. Tyler's frozen. He doesn't know he's
yeah,
frozen.
we know all of them. Yeah.
We do a little waterboarding for fun.
Hmm.
Tyler is frozen. That POV your DM dies on stream.
Best.
I'm the DM now.
all right. I am serious, Testy. If you help me get a computer, I will pay you thousands of dollars if you can get it to me by next week.
Testy, he can have my old parts because I have to get a new one for me.
Anything.
Just saying.
Anything. I'm so angry with this computer.
Okay. You're back. I mean, we're good. You're
Okay.
back.
All right. So, as a refresher, the 5 Corsairs are a group of warlocks that are all sworn to the Behemoth. That are all in the press gang.
Wait, the Behemoth is Testy's patron, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Hardtack's
that
patron, yes.
Sorry.
is Hardtack's patron. One of them was Captain Duststar, whom you
Right.
killed. And then one of his underlings told you that he was part of a group called the Five Corsairs, and then he gave you their names and like all that information.
Right. Okay, so Hardjack, are you telling us this, like, what's going on?
Yes.
Okay. So are we like being attacked by these like rival ships right now? Like another rival ship, or is this like the rival ship? We're on an island.
Diedrich.
How did we get to this island? Did we just crash because Swablin was not doing right direction? Mikhail took us here?
Be nice to Swablin.
Of course, I love Swablin. But like, did Mikhail take us here? Like, how did we get to the island and then everyone got captured? Did we run aground?
Island many days ago.
Did you go directly to island, Swablin?
Yes.
Why?
Compass.
Oh. Deidre turns to Hardtack. Well, the compass led us here. What do you want to do now?
Well, we need to find everyone.
Damn right.
But yeah, go for it.
You hear a grunt, and Mel wakes up. You see that her hair has turned back into hair.
Hi, Mel.
Her skin is no longer turning into armor, and she's no longer coughing up gold pieces. And she Hey guys. So we're doing a stealth?
Yeah. Diedrich looks back. Okay, Diedrich leans down to Mel and is like making sure that Mel's okay, and looks up at Diedrich, or up at Hardtack, and is like, Hardtack, we need rest. We just fought.
That's true. I'm hurting
Please
pretty
regroup.
badly.
We need to regroup, Hardtack. They don't know we're back. They think the ship is empty. Let's just get our bearings. Take a beat. Eat some food. Eat some bagels.
We should take a short rest if we're gonna do anything.
Diedrich is patting Mel, and I bet she flinches.
Mel never flinches.
Oh, okay, sorry.
She says, "Look, we could take an hour, take a short rest, but if they got our people, they might be dead already."
Shit.
I don't know who these people are. Hardtack, do you know?
We kind of
anything?
do know who these people are.
Guess that they're warlocks. A good group of them, it seems.
Shit. Alright, we should take a short rest, I guess.
All right, so yeah, I climb into a hammock and take a short
Alright.
rest.
So now you can all click short rest on your character sheets. Cove, I forgot to put yours in. I'm gonna do that right now. Boom.
What happens
The way
on
you
a
like
short rest?
open the code of my character sheet.
So on a short rest, some like warlocks, for example, get their spells back. But most importantly, if you would like, you know how you have those hit dice that
Yeah.
nobody knows what to do with?
Yep.
Now you can do things with them. You can spend as many as you want to heal as much as you want.
Oh, okay.
Question.
Yes.
Does it, like, okay. Isn't there like an element in this game of like needing to rest every now and then, otherwise you get super fucking sleepy and do bad?
Like exhausted or
Yeah. Well, you need a long rest.
Okay, but a short rest doesn't like matter for that, right? So
Right.
here's where I'm
Well,
getting at. I'm
yeah.
fine. I'm unharmed.
Right.
Okay.
Can I, instead of taking a short rest, do something else?
Yeah.
Because I don't
if
think
you
this would
have
help
to
me at
short
all.
rest.
I don't get my
Right.
spells back, so.
Yeah, great.
Okay, so-
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Sweet.
The thing is, though, when you take a long rest, you only get up to half of your total hit dice back. So if you have 6, you use all of them. You take a long rest, you get 3 back.
Right.
But yeah,
Wait, of what?
of your hit dice. It doesn't matter for you, Juniper.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah. So Juniper, what do you want to do in the hour short rest.
Cool. So Swablin got like super weird when Hardtech tried to take him like up top, right? Above
Yeah.
deck.
Yeah.
Presumably because like theoretically we might be seen if we go above deck, right? Is that
Right.
reasonable to infer?
That
Okay, great.
is very reasonable. Yeah.
Thanks. Juniper would like to, without going above deck or in like, yeah, basically without going above deck, I want to have them like investigate as much of the ship as possible for any clues of like like just anything that might have been left behind by people at all. And then if possible, if there are any parts above deck that Juniper could like look at without going somewhere that they could be seen, she wants to look, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Like if there are any windows and stuff.
That makes total sense. So I want you to roll me an investigate.
Cool.
Woo! All right. That's good.
Let's go.
So you not only it looks like the ship was looted pretty bad. Looks like that when your friends were taken, so was all of your stuff. The only thing that's left looks like Harkin's spellbook is on the ship. You take it. It looks like there was a pretty bad fight that happened. There's a lot of broken furniture, broken things, cuts along the sides of the ship, little explosions that might have happened, and a little bit of blood.
Okay.
But no bodies. It looks like everyone was taken, and with a nat 20 on your investigate, you get the feeling that everyone who was taken off the ship was taken alive.
Okay.
I'll say
The blood's
that
like it's like a trivial amount.
yeah, it's not like a ton of blood. I will say also that with a 21, you are able to look above deck for a sec. There isn't anyone on the ship, but you get the feeling, and I'll give you. You know what? You got a really good investigate. I'll show you the outside. There is a very large beach
Oh,
part.
wow. Okay.
There are pirates everywhere.
Okay. So we're not just
On
at some like
the-
abandoned beach. We're at like
No.
a place.
It looks like a well-fortified. It looks almost like a city or like a large town, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what you get.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I had a long rest for this.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I also do something instead
of
of
course.
taking a short rest?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Is there a way that I could check to see how injured the party is?
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
how much like damage they've taken, and if I could do something about that, maybe?
Yeah.
Nice. Pop
Totally. Yeah. Roll me. Well, actually, everyone can kind of tell you. You know, you can.
Okay.
you can
How
make it
many
work,
how many hit points is everyone down?
my question.
question.
I'm still missing 5, but I'm
Okay.
back up to 30, which is good.
Okay, but
Um,
like I just need to know the number.
Okay, well,
I
I'm
got-
still
I
missing
got
5,
something.
but you don't have to waste
Okay.
it on me, is what I'm saying.
No,
I'm
don't
missing
worry about this.
16 out of
13.
29.
So you have 13, 5. Raven?
Oh, I only lost 6. I'm good.
So 6, 13, and 5. So it's 24.
Is this
Cool.
before? Sorry, just to clarify for logistics. Is this before or after everyone heals during their short rest?
This is after.
I didn't
me.
heal anything
this
during
would be
my
like just
short
kind of
rest.
during. Yeah.
Yeah, this was after. I already got some back from my short rest.
Okay,
I'm just wondering
Cool.
if we should take that into account.
well, Tyler, can I do
I am missing 5 after a short rest.
can I do Channel
Oh,
Divinity?
good, bestie.
Sure. Yeah, if you'd like.
Okay, cool. Do I just click it or?
Yeah, well, so in the above your features, there's a little thing that says Channel Divinity and 2. You tick that down 1, so you have
Okay.
1 use of it left.
Cool.
And yeah, you can put that in the chat if you'd like.
Okay, yeah. So it lets me do where is it? Okay, there it is. Hello.
Yeah, there's gonna be a
I
little
clicked
speech
that.
bubble. Perfect.
So it's.
Nope.
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. It's
Yep.
this one. Haha.
There
There we
you go.
go. It's
Nice.
much longer.
I like the or. It's very good.
So it says equal to like I could have hit points healed equal to 5 times my cleric level, so I can do 30 points of healing. So
Damn.
everybody goes up to full health
Damn, let's
Nice.
go. Okay,
because you
so-
guys have a cleric, right?
So Cove, what does it look
Amazing.
like when you channel divinity?
Okay, so in my mind, I think because Cove is, a water genasi, we love water themed things here. I like to think that it's almost like a wave, like a wave that would heal,
Cool,
love
cool.
that.
So like this divine energy forms in like a wave behind you, and you just kind of like send it.
Yeah, kind of
forward?
like cooling
Okay.
water's wave would like
Cool.
go across them and heal them.
I love that. So this wave of divine energy washes over all of you, and you see your wounds heal and your bruises fade. Nice, and yeah, good. All right, so you have one use of that left.
So while this is happening, I want to, or after this happens, I think Dietrich gets splashed with the water and the healing and is like, oh shit, that was fire as hell. And, I want to go
No, it's
over.
actually water, bestie. It's opposite of fire.
I hate you. And I go
Love
over,
you.
I go over to Cove. And Dietrich's gonna go over to Cove and be like, hey, listen. So I listen, I'm the bone boy, but I'm Dietrich and you are Cove, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we like jumped into a bag, we saw you, we thought you needed help, you had no arm, and then we were like helping you or whatever, but then you turned out to be this like evil monster, but not actually, you was just like posing as you, and then we fought the evil monster, and then you were left there after the evil monster was dead. He was called the Bagman, it's a long story. And so we brought you back here? Listen, I know that you're just like here, and thanks for healing, but I figured maybe we should say what's up. What's up, Cove? And Dietrich puts his fist out like he's gonna fist bump.
A Cove would have no idea
Right.
what that is.
Do with
So-
that as you will. Yeah.
I think that Cove is just gonna look down at your fist, look back up at you, and go, "Are you gonna hit me?"
Dietrich looks at his fist, looks at Cove, and goes, no, sorry. That was just like a greeting. It's fine. I guess you're just gonna stick with us now, unless you need to go somewhere or something. Where did you come from? How did you get in the bag?
I don't know when I got in the bag. I'm trying to go somewhere.
Where are you trying to go?
Can you get me to Sunhome?
Hey, we love Sunhome. I'm from Sunhome. You're from Sunhome?
Oh, I tend to stick around there, but
I'm from
I mean,
Sunhome.
it's
I grew
familiar.
up there. That's amazing. We can take you back to Sunhome. Event. He says like under his breath through a cough. Eventually, yeah, we can totally take you back someday.
is your throat okay?
Yeah. No, it's fine. Just a little
Okay.
cough.
I guess we could work together for now. I mean, can I get a ride home?
Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
I also have a question.
So-
I didn't meet the other two in your group. What are their names?
Oh, they're shy. No, that's not their name. There's their names are.
You're really bad at talking to people.
I am very.
Can
It's
Juniper be like outside of the room?
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
I've returned and I want to stay in the doorway unseen and just watch this.
Okay.
Absolutely, that's happening.
Does Cove know that you're over? Does Cove know that Juniper's in
I'm
the doorway?
trying to not be. I'm
Seen.
trying to be out of view.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, you're out of eye shot.
Listen, I'm not usually this weird. It's just weird
Awkward?
that you're here. Yeah. I'm not usually this awkward. It's just weird that you're here. I don't know how to go. It's you know what? Let's start over. I'm Dietrich. I like bones, and he pulls out his bone pipe and he starts to puff on it. I like Jules. And I'm from
always
Sunhome.
lit, or are you
go.
puffing
Yes,
on it?
always
unlit?
lit. No. You know what? I'm puffing on it unlit. And I am from Sunhome. Now you go.
I'm Cove. I don't have a place where I stay all the time, but I mean, if there's water, I'll travel there.
Cool.
Rivers, lakes, oceans.
Cool. Well, we're gonna be on a boat for a while, and then we'll get to my Sunhome. Yeah. Cool.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Water friend established. We are friends now. Now I'm gonna do the greeting again. You gotta just use your fist and just like kind of lightly punch my fist.
Can Cove swing and punch as hard as he
Yeah,
can?
do it. Fucking do it.
So
Roll
Mel stands up and catches your fist. And she's like, "All right, look. I know you're new here. This is great. We have shit to do."
Are
And,
the others
we're
awake?
The others are gone, apparently. I was kind of out of it. Swablin updated me over the past hour. We gotta go.
Yeah. You
And-
want to come with us, Cove?
I guess I can help you.
Cool. Let's do it. And then Mel and Diedrich do their like wiggity wiggity wiggity.
Yeah, she's like, all right, all right, we gotta go.
Can
and
Hardtack
you-
over the last hour been doing the Find Familiar ritual?
Yeah.
We tried to
Oh, I
resurrect
forgot.
Swift.
Yeah.
Wait,
we
to
see
recap
Hardtack-
stream, Squiffy literally got chopped into many pieces last episode, and it was fucking sad.
Yeah, we see Hardtack sitting on the floor in his living quarters. There's a circle, and it begins to glow, and materializing out of sea foam and clouds is Squiffy. And Squiffy, you hear his Hardtack. You hear Squiffy's voice in your head, and he says, "Wow, that was weird."
God damn it.
So you are all getting together on like right below
Sure.
deck.
Okay.
You've had your short rest.
Below deck.
You are getting
Iconic.
ready. Yeah, you are getting ready to, I guess, go on the island.
Yeah. Is this the?
Sure.
I would like to.
Is this right here the like wood thing? Is that like going out to the ocean to where our boat is?
That's the dock. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna say that you are all at the bottom dock.
Cool. Also, I definitely relayed like everything that I saw with like a ton of detail, just to clarify.
Okay, yeah, you do that.
I learned so much.
Chare Chare's awake now, but he's just like, he can barely fly. He's just kind of like trailing along, and he's like, "Look, I'm gonna stick with all you because I have to contractually, but like, I'm real tired. I might actually just like hang out. I'm gonna shrink myself and like put myself in one of your pockets or something."
Yeah,
Chare,
I'll
you can get
open
in
up
my pocket whenever you want.
All right. Yeah, fine. I'm too tired. And he just snaps his fingers and he just like shrinks and hops into your pocket. And he's like, "There's a fucking snail in
Yeah,
here!"
I was gonna say. That's Penny.
All right.
My flail
all right.
snail. When is my flail snail gonna get fucking huge, Tyler?
I don't know.
Okay.
So Swablin says, "I stay behind."
Diedrich
Stay
pats
behind.
Swablin on the head and says, "Yes, you stay."
Should we have should Chari stay with Swablin? I don't want Chari to get hurt.
Chari's in my pocket. It'll be fine.
You think?
So Char
If Penny
pokes
can
his head
survive
out.
it, Chari can
He's
survive
like,
it.
"Contractually, I'm not allowed to not be with all of you. So I
Oh
have
yeah,
to-
that's right.
I have to be here." And he just like goes back in the pocket.
Well, we know how you are about the semantics on the contract.
I
make
minored
sure
in
they're
Fey
exactly
law,
right.
all right?
Oh yeah, Chari, we can all tell.
Cove.
What did you major in?
I'm giggling.
I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like Cove
obvious.
is just
They
gonna
have
pipe
that?
up.
Diedrich! I found Diedrich's place. Diedrich needs to go and major in giggling as well.
Diedrich is a professional giggler. Diedrich doesn't need any more guidance. What were you saying, Cove?
When we're not about to go into danger, can someone explain literally anything that's going on?
No, you have as much
I
information as the rest
tried.
of us do. Let's
Honestly, yeah, we literally were just in the bag, saved you, and then we ended up here, so.
go. Learning
Okay,
more
and-
from any of us will not help. Let's go.
Cove says to himself, all right, so this is how it normally is? Great.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Let's go.
All right. So you poke your head out. You notice that the pirates that are on land are not. Their attention is not on the docks, but the boat and the docks are in eyeshot. Like they're pretty clearly visible.
Artak?
What's the plan?
Yeah, for real. What can we expect? Should we be like do
We
you
can
know do you know who's up here or what's up here or what?
I know
what's our-
of them.
Okay.
I've heard of them, but like many things on the sea, most people chalk it up to legend. It's hard to tease out what's true and what's not. So
Wait,
Well, can
honestly,
you
I have no good
explain a
idea
little
of who they
bit?
are.
You know
I mean,
them,
we,
don't
we
you?
ran into one of them and
That's right.
killed them. So I can't assume that they're going to welcome us with open arms.
what do you think is their motivation? What could distract them?
The same thing that we're trying to do is find the palace for Behemoth.
Yeah, but
Whatever
what
they're
things,
calling
help me out here. And Hardtack, you don't get to just not participate in this planning discussion. You're participating. I think that
I'm
it
not
would-
wasting any more water on you.
I
We're
think
all
it
doing
would
this
be help-
together.
I think that it'd be helpful for us to come up with a distraction, and I need your help as someone who would know best what might interest them, what might make them distracting, so that we can figure out together what we have that would help.
I don't know what you're wanting me to say. I don't know I know as much about them as you do. I know they're
That's
pirates. They
fine.
like gold. But
Okay, they're pirates, they like gold. Does anyone have any idea what might distract these pirates so that we can get past them without having to, I don't know, get into way bigger of a fight than
An
we need to?
explosion.
An explosion. Does
An
anyone have
explosion's
anything that could
good.
explode?
Well, Snoopy's a powder
Uh,
monkey.
Does he explode?
Wait, he's a what? A
Well,
powder monkey?
He's the powder monkey.
I have.
I'm gonna
I
need so
have
much more
a
information
Fire
than that.
arrow. I can shoot something from far away if we
Great,
would need.
great.
Are there other ships on the dock, Tyler?
There are other ships on the
Do-
dock.
can
There's
we-
Let's
three.
blow up a ship.
Can I roll? Okay, so we're still on our ship, right?
Yes.
So I want to roll stealth to get up to the top of the
Wait.
ship and see all of the other ships without being seen by anyone out there.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's totally fine. 25. Yes.
Incredible.
Yeah. You
Okay, so
sneak
what
up-
I'm
you
looking
sneak
for-
up top.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if there's other people on the other ships right now.
It doesn't seem like there are.
Okay.
From the vantage point on your ship, you don't see anybody on those ships.
Okay.
Let's light a ship on fire.
I think
Let's
we should
1000%
blow a
light
fucking
on
ship
fire.
up. Absolutely. I'm
Okay,
super down.
okay.
Wait, do we have pegs of
Wait,
gunpowder?
Do we have anything
Yeah.
flammable or explodable? on the ship?
Everything has been taken on the ship.
Everything's been taken. Do we
But
have
the
anything-
other ships probably have some gunpowder and shit on theirs. If those ships are not here by force, like they might have their stuff on them
It feels like other ships might be in the exact same position that we're in. No,
potentially. Do we have anything
or
else
they
that
could
blows
be
up?
their ships.
I mean, Squiffy can go and look.
That's a great.
Yeah,
that's a
let's
great
send
plan. Let's
Squiffy.
do that.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. So Squiffy stands up, like kind of cracks his neck a couple times, and like shakes out his wings. He says, "Sorry, new body," and
Did they say that out
Yeah.
loud?
into hardtack. And he, as he leaps, he completely fades away, turns invisible, and flies to the other ship. Hardtack's eyes go milky white, and we see from Squiffy, the eyes go white as well, and then they turn into Hardtack's eyes, and they're flying.
Unsettling.
And Squiffy is Squiffy lands on the other ship invisibly, and you can see that this other ship has a flag with 5 swords.
Ooh.
It's fully stocked. It's got all of the cannons are, ready to go. There's no fire on the ship, no open flames, but there is a store of gunpowder next to the cannons.
Let's light that shit on fire.
Squiffy opens one of the cannon hatches and kind of, looks through your eyes, Hardtack. You gauge where you would need to be, and the good news is there is an optimal shot for Raven to shoot a flaming arrow through it and light the gunpowder. The bad part is it's in plain view.
So, like, Raven would have to get to plain view?
Raven would have to stand up on the ship, on the deck,
Okay.
to make the shot.
Great.
Okay, with the 25 that I rolled for stealth,
I
can I
think I
get
have I think I have a spell that could help us.
Go ahead.
I'm just double checking.
Yeah?
I have a spell called Pass Without Trace, which I have prepared.
Oh, pass without fucking trace. That is a sick spell, dude.
Let me
Pass
put-
Without Trace could work.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but I think it
so-
could help.
So the way the Pass Without Trace works
Here
is
it is.
that you...
The information.
Pass Without Trace, while it isn't invisibility, Pass Without Trace helps you to continue to not be seen. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Right. I think like if someone looked our way, there's a chance they would see us, right?
Right. There's a chance that they would see you, but it would be basically like when you cast Pass Without Trace with someone, if you're already hiding, it makes it very difficult for you to break cover.
Got it.
Like short of you walking up to someone and being like you, or like attacking, short of you interacting with someone, it makes you very difficult to be discovered.
It's a perception filter from Doctor Who. Love that.
Exactly. It's
Love
exactly
that.
like the
Yeah,
perception. Yeah.
I love that
That's
so
exactly
much.
What it is, yeah.
Okay, so with my 25 stealth, can I ask you a question about the people on the shore?
You can. Yeah.
Okay.
What's your question?
I want to know, like, if it's obvious that like they're looking at us or guarding our ship, or like are they expecting the ship to be empty?
It looks as though this ship is the ship that you're on, your ship, is being held for like it looks like they've already gotten what they wanted out of the ship.
Right.
And that like they don't have any nobody's intently looking on the ship, nobody's guarding it. It seems like, especially from now that you're above deck and you see all the stuff, it looks like you see a lot of drag marks. It looks like they've gotten what they wanted from the ship.
Okay.
But they might be, your best guess is that they're going to just use your ship and add it to the fleet.
Okay, so the people on shore though, like they're not guarding our
They're
ship.
not like monitoring.
They're not looking at us.
Yeah.
They're milling
So, like,
about. There's a guy who's sipping coffee. There's a pirate that's just like, cutting heads off of
Onions.
fish.
Okay, what I want to know,
peeling onions. Yeah.
what I want to know is if there's anybody close enough that if Raven stood up right now and shot an arrow, would they see us?
With Pass Without Trace active, it's maybe like a 70-30.
Could I,
What
if I
say,
no,
fuck
hold on,
it,
hold on.
'cause
If I
feel like-
sneak us on shore and take some of these guys out stealthily, will
I don't
that
think that's
help?
good. We're not letting you go by yourself. I don't think
No.
that's a good idea because as soon
That
as one
never
person
goes well.
sees you, I think
It's
that we should
supposed
stick
to as a
together.
rogue.
But it doesn't.
I know.
Ever.
I think that we should stick together. I think that I can cast Pass Without Trace, and then that'll help us all stay hidden if we stick
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's
And
do
also,
this
like,
together.
I'd
Is
rather
blowing-
take a 70-30 chance
Yeah.
than like lose you to a 1v5.
Sure.
You know?
Sure, that totally makes sense. If the ship blows up, though, is our ship going to take damage?
It's
Not right.
it's quite far. Cove, you want something?
I have a question.
Oh, you raised your hand.
Yeah, because everyone was talking.
Wrong vibes, but go ahead.
Welcome to
Tragic,
D&D.
I'm here now. So with Pass Without Trace, that gives a bonus to dexterity, right?
It gives a bonus to stealth.
To stealth. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I also, because Raven's the one that has to do this,
Right.
can I also use guidance to give an extra boost?
Let's go.
Absolutely.
I'm really trying to
absolutely.
make sure this works.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
We
Totally.
got
So,
literally one shot.
Yeah.
So we have to set the scene. So we see Raven slowly pull out the final fire arrow. Yeah?
Yep.
Raven pulls out the final fire arrow. We see Juniper standing behind Raven, puts their hand on her right shoulder. Cove, standing on Raven's left, puts their hand on the left shoulder. Both hands glow, green and blue, as from Juniper emanating, it looks almost like a cloud of pollen at first, and it enshrouds, it covers 30 feet in all directions. And the air becomes muted, everything becomes gray. All the colors outside of the pollen become gray. And then from Cove, Raven, your senses sharpen. We see Raven's pupils like they shrink, and they your ears, you can hear things better, and you get to add a D4 to your next ability check.
Hell yeah.
So Raven, the spell only lasts a minute. Go for it.
Okay.
Sick.
Here we go.
So roll me a stealth.
Oh, roll a stealth.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah. We see Raven slowly creep up to the top.
Oh.
Nice.
Did you use guidance for that?
Yeah, we can use the D4, right? For
Yeah,
pass without
yeah.
trace.
Yeah, well, so the thing is, you get plus 10 with pass without trace, and with guidance, you get to roll a D4. So why don't you go ahead and roll that
I
D4?
love that for us.
You're fine. That's the point
feel
of using.
great.
My God!
Amazing.
How are those both ones?
So
That's
even with all that, you still get a 15.
Jesus.
So I'm gonna say that Raven,
Yeah.
you sneak up, and you don't see that there's a divot. It looks like somebody cut something in the floor, and you fall into it. You catch yourself, but the fire arrow goes and rattles on the floor. Fortunately, everything is muffled, and you catch it just in time. Using your heightened senses, your arm shoots out and catches the arrow without you looking at it.
We all are like, ah!
Yeah, everyone's like, but you catch yourself.
Is Diedrich still up top?
I think
I'm gonna say that Diedrich's back with everybody.
Oh, okay.
Because everyone's right below the stairs. Basically,
Yeah.
there's the stairway. Yeah. And so Raven, you get your bearings, you shake it off, you look around. The pollen cloud is still all around you. Squiffy returns, decloaks, lands in front of you, and points. Using what's left of your heightened senses, you can just make out the open flap of the cannon hatch. And through that, there's a barrel. It's labeled with a big red X, almost as though you were meant to shoot this barrel. And you knock your arrow. And I want you, because this is not a moving target, this is very easy, you're going to get advantage. I want you to roll me a longbow attack.
Just a longbow, not a fire arrow.
Well, I mean, you if you want, we can add all the damage.
It's
and stuff.
cool.
Yeah. Check it off. Check off the fire arrow.
Please, dear Lord.
Oh my god.
Let's go!
So Raven
It's lit.
pauses and just and releases the arrow, and it goes shooting out of the cloud, and it doesn't catch fire until the very split second before it makes contact. And as it does, we see one pirate on the shore, just kind of turn to see something ignite on the ship. As the arrow catches fire, the barrel of gunpowder explodes. Chain reaction, several barrels burst into flame. The entire left side of the ship, the entire right side of that ship blows open. Everything's on fire. All of these pirates,
I want to look for the shore.
start losing it. They all start running over. you see a whole bunch of commotion. There are pirates that are coming down from higher up. You notice that this city, it looks like it has tiers. And the higher tiered pirates, they begin to just run down the staircase. It looks like there's a staircase up north, and they all begin to run towards this burning ship.
Okay, let's go now because I can keep I can Pass Without Trace can stay existing for up to an hour. So
as long as you're focused, yeah. Wait, which
basically is until I get hit, I think.
Tyler, which dock is us?
So the pirates are in the middle dock. You're on the southern dock.
Bottom. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Let's just go and stick together so that we can stay
In the
hidden-ish and try to get somewhere. I don't know. Look for the next hiding spot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna start walking.
All right,
Can
let's
Squiffy
go.
scout ahead? Like
Yeah,
as
that's
I'm
brilliant.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
Squiffy
smart.
turns invisible again and
Are
flies
you gonna tell us that
Hardtack.
that's happening?
I'm assuming that
We see it.
Hardtack is saying everything that he wants to do. Hardtack, through Squiffy's eyes, you see the rest of the island, or the rest of this town. There are some pirates that have decided not to really worry about it. They are up here. It seems like they're just eating, and they're just like having brunch, like piratey brunch. There's a couple more
drinking.
Yeah, or just drinking. Yeah, I just said it probably makes
That's
more sense.
piratey brunch. They're
Yeah, piratey brunch is just
Pirate brunch
just-
is a beer.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we drink our lunch here. So there are two pirates that are just talking to each other. It seems like they're playing some kind of dice game. But those are all of the other pirates are dealing with this ship situation.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get the loot off. You've bought yourself about 20 minutes, maybe. It looks like, yeah.
Would
20
would
minutes.
anyone on this island recognize us individually? Maybe Hardtack, but would anybody would they recognize us individually?
You're not sure. I'm gonna put all your minis on the map.
I kind of want to do a performance and act like I'm supposed to be there. Like I want to roll
That's
for
a choice.
Like I kind of want to be disguised pirate.
Are you
dressed like a pirate?
How do I dress like a pirate, Hardtack? Diedrich looks to Hardtack and says, "How are we gonna blend in?"
Mel's
Hardtack.
I
like,
think we just
Look
move
around.
quickly. I think we just move quickly
move.
and we
All
don't
right.
look at anybody or talk to anybody. We just
Pull your hoods up, gang.
I
Don't
I
get too
think the
close to
best way to
anybody.
go through would just to, instead of dressing up to pretend we belong here, just going and acting like we belong here.
We also
We do
have Pass
belong
Without
here.
Trace, so just don't get close to people. Let's just continue not getting close to people.
All right, let's go.
I think that'll help.
all right. So you run down the dock. Everyone stays close to Juniper, close enough that you're in the cloud. You notice that everything outside of the cloud is in gray, grayscale. And the colors and the sounds, everything is muted outside, almost as though it's being seen through many different layers of like fabric. And you reach the end of the dock, you climb up to the actual land, to the structures, you climb up ladders. You notice that this place is not kept in the best state. It looks like it's a town that's been, there are pirates for custodians. So cleanliness, not the best, but it's enough. Things have not been freshly washed. There
pirates
are
don't need laundry. Fine.
exactly. Yeah, they just take a bath in the sea.
Hardtack like just sniffs himself after hearing Raven hear that, and just like, I probably should. Damn.
There's a staircase up north that will take you to the second level. This is an overpass. There's a slight thing underneath it. You all run as fast as you can because you do notice that some of the pirates that are on the dock are beginning to take loot from the ship. They've just about doused the fire, and a bunch of them are, it seems like they're taking stuff from the ship and trying to put it back on land. So you all run north to this area. I'm just going to move all of your minis. Boop-a-doo. You all move up to this northern part. You climb up the stairs. I need everyone to roll me a stealth check. And you're going to get +10.
On the stealth check, let's go. Oh,
On the
because
stealth
of
check,
pass without trace.
Because
Okay.
of pass without trace.
So as a group or just individually?
Individually.
Oh, why is this
Heavy
happening to
armor,
me?
Prince. Raven,
That's
this
the
is so
third
weird. I
crit
know.
Oh my
fail
God.
that I've had
Yeah.
today. Like,
Holy shit.
3 of my 4 rolls were crit fails. How is that
That's fine.
even?
All right, so you all do manage to, despite like crashing into things, tripping over things, you all manage to it's all within the bubble, and you do climb up. You all run up the stairs just as the first pirate reaches the shore again with a bunch of goods. It seems as though what would you like to do now that you're up here up north? There is a single pirate that is a bit north of you. It seems as though he has made a sandwich and he's eating it.
Ooh, I want
There
that so much.
are 2 pirates playing dice a bit south of you. And then at the roof of a building, there is some raucous pirate party going up where they're having what's called pirate brunch, which is just mimosas with grog.
Yum.
Grog mimosas.
Ooh.
Grog mimosas.
Prognosis.
Oh, not
Yeah.
as yum.
This building up to the east, it seems as though there is commotion going on inside.
Ooh,
What would you
like
all
we
like
should
to
check
do?
it out. Commotion.
It seems as though there are many people inside this building.
Does it seem like can we tell I want to listen in a little bit if possible? I can still do stuff like this while I'm concentrating on the spell, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, great.
yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I just can't get harmed, right?
Well, if you'll and you can't cast another spell that requires concentration.
Concentration. Yeah, I can only concentrate on one thing at a time.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to listen and see if I can tell if the noise coming from so we can tell that
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
people there, right? I want to tell if the
Absolutely, yeah.
noise sounds if I can distinguish between merriment versus
Yeah,
pain or
Yeah.
any type
Yeah.
of emotion at all.
Mhm. So I'm gonna move you to here, if that's cool. So you can get right up to the building. It sounds as though a lot of people are talking at the same time. It doesn't sound like merriment, but it also doesn't sound like a fight. It sounds like a lot of people are having a lot of conversations. However, Juniper, you do overhear these 2 pirates talking to each other. One of them, so they're playing dice, and as they're rattling those lucky bones around, they're just making idle conversation. One of them says, "Any news?" The other one says, "Well, Captain's finally putting those prisoners on trial." And then the other one replies, "Seems like we're all in the eye of the storm as of this morning." And then the
While
other
I'm
pirate-
listening, sorry,
Yeah.
can I nod my head at these 2 to indicate to everyone that I'm listening to this conversation to try to
Yeah,
get them
of
to
course.
listen as well?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because logistically it's going to be hard to relay this.
Yeah. The other one, so one of them says, "Yeah, we're all in the eye of the storm as of this morning," and then the other pirate says, "I pray that nobody wakes the tempest." And they just continue playing. One of them starts saying "What's your favorite sand dollar?" And I don't know, they just start talking pirate stuff. Your standard pirate fare.
Okay, I want to
Um,
look at everyone after we hear them. I don't want to talk a lot just because we're in a public space, but I want to look at everyone. Narrow my eyes. What's going on?
Tempest.
Trial?
Should we ask them more about what those things are? Or...
Are they talking in code?
I don't know that we should ask them because they don't know where we are right now.
I mean,
Do any of us look like pirates? Do any of us look? look
Hardtack looks
Wait,
like a
do any
pirate,
does
but
Hardtack look like them?
Hardtack is better dressed than they are.
Hardtack,
They
give me
look
something
like they're-
fancy.
They look
But-
like they're dock hands.
But isn't Hardtack a notable pirate that people would recognize and know?
Hardtack, do you think these guys know you? Whisper.
A lot of people know me.
Heart,
Tyler,
heart,
That
question.
wasn't very helpful.
Yeah, hardtack.
Sorry, I'm
I know, I'm joking.
trying to
I'm
RP.
teasing. I'm teasing.
Yeah, go for it.
So, like, if I was to cast darkness, would other people see that around these two?
Yes. If they were looking in that direction, yes.
Is anybody presently looking in that direction?
So, from where you can see it, it seems as though these pirates that are enjoying brunch on this side of the building would probably see it if they decided to look away from their conversation with each other.
Can I borrow Diedrich elbows hard? I mean, are you gonna do it, Hardtack? Do you want to do it?
I mean, logistically, I have a very high charisma, so if that comes down to it, then I'd probably want to use that. To
I also
talk-
have a really high performance, and you could let me borrow your hat, and maybe I could give it a try.
Sure, go for it.
But
It'll
I
fit
mean, I'm
over your
down
horn.
for both of those options.
No, go for it.
Go together. Go the two
Yeah,
of you.
Well, I'm worried. No,
Uh-huh.
that's the problem. Is I'm worried they're gonna recognize Hardtack. Like Hardtack is a notably recognized pirate, and is also the reason
But without
we're
his
here.
hat.
I don't know. I think that he's like famous.
So are you trying to like blend in as a pirate and
Yeah.
talk to them?
Yes, absolutely.
I feel like we have a better shot with somebody who actually knows how to be a pirate.
I just don't want Hardtack to get recognized. But if you guys don't think it's a huge risk, go for it.
Okay, wait, actually, let me take a pause. Maybe we don't need to talk to them. I think that the information that we got is that it sounded like there's some people going on trial. Like, it
Yeah.
might be sufficient to just look around for where that might happen. I don't
Maybe
know.
towards
like,
the commotion.
I think the piece
the
that we're trying to like get more information about is the
Is it-
Eye
is
of
our
the Storm
friends?
and
Oh.
Unleash the Tempest. Like, what
Right.
does that mean? Because that sounds
right,
very
but I don't think
dangerous.
that's pressing, right? Like, I think the pressing thing for us is finding our friends.
Yeah,
Right,
we
so
are
we
on
should-
a
we need to
mission.
know-
If the
looking
danger
for
yeah.
is if the
I think
danger
it's
is
worth-
that something bad's gonna happen, that doesn't really matter to us if our friends are still in danger. We're gonna
Listen,
rescue our friends. So I think
that's-
like it might be better to just look for where we think they are. Like either like by searching more by not getting information from them and searching more, our risk is that we're just gonna be around more people for longer while we search. But talking to them is a risk because either you get like noticed or one of us pretends to be a pirate and fails.
I mean, if one of us pretends to be a pirate and fails, we're just gonna get taken to the same place our friends are, and you just keep going, right?
Oh, I guess
Should
also
we?
if the rest of us stay hidden, we
Should
can
we?
just follow you. The rest of us
Right?
can
Like,
stay hidden and
I
follow
really
you.
think I could talk to them, and I'm not gonna like, I'm not going in there to be like, ha, who wants to drink? Like, I'm just gonna be like,
But historically, that is how you talk. So
that's fair. That's
let's
fair.
just be cautious.
I mean, I am gonna be funny because it's funny, but like the point is that like I really think that we could get some more information and maybe we could beeline it to the way. I think we should try
All right,
it.
let's do it and let's do it quickly. Which one of you is going in?
Hardtack, give me your hat.
Okay, before you go in,
Yeah.
You're doing this. Is this going to be a performance or something? Like,
I think so, Tyler. What do you? Would you have me roll something else?
What are you trying to
So
do?
what I want to do is I want to walk up to these pirates, or I want to send one of us to talk to the pirates and get more information about what's going on, what they were talking about, and maybe where some prisoners might be. Like, I basically want to go talk to them and be like, howdy, gentlemen. Like, how's your day going? And like, can you
It's not
believe the
pirates.
Tempest later?
No.
You know, like, right?
So
Like,
you're trying to gather information?
Yeah.
Okay.
By pretending to be a pirate.
So
clarify.
first, you're trying to pretend to be a pirate.
by pretending I'm supposed to be here, which I guess assumes yes, I'm a
All
pirate.
right, that would be a deception.
Damn.
I have
What is
+7 to
deception?
deception. Just
You can-
Hardtack
you can
takes
do
the
it. You
hat
can do
off
it.
of
Send
Diedrich
Hardtack in,
and
yeah.
then
Yeah,
puts
Hardtack,
it
you
back
can do
on.
it. I just
Hardtack-
worry about you getting recognized.
Hardtack,
So-
please be cautious when you exit the 30-foot radius so you're not like giving away the fact that we're under this spell. Like
Yeah.
if you can do a strategic little walk through a house kind of dealio, that'd be sick.
Okay.
is deception a charisma thing?
No,
It
it's a
is.
whole roll, isn't it?
Well, that's
Deception
my
is a
question.
But it
charisma-based
falls
skill,
under
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. If I use something that gave advantage on charisma checks, would that help?
So,
To give that to hardtack.
Yeah, to give it to hardtack, because that's what I'd
Yeah.
love
Oh
to
shit!
do
Yeah,
with
you can do that.
enhanceability.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, enhanceability.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Why
do
don't you put
Eagle
that in chat real
Splendor. Yeah. We're gonna do enhanceability, Eagle Splendor on hardtack so that hardtack can have advantage on this so we
Wow.
don't fail things.
So,
Failing
Cove.
things is a part of D&D, guys. It's gonna be okay.
Not when I'm around.
I think that
So, Cove,
historically
you.
when we teamwork, things work really well.
So your hand glows this light blue, and you touch hardtack right in the center of the forehead. And hardtack, for a second, you all hear this, like the eagle sound that I obviously can't make.
That
That
but-
was
love that.
a great eagle
That was
sound. What are you
phenomenal.
talking about?
Yeah, thanks. And hardtack shines, not literally, but.
I'm gonna look. Juniper's
metaphorically.
looking around at the people around us, just in case anyone heard that.
Yeah, no, it's all
Okay, great.
contained. And hardtack, you have advantage on charisma-based skills for the next hour. And you
Cool.
stride forward, if that's what you
So-
want to do.
So hardtack is quickly going to cast thaumaturgy to change his eyes to be purple because people seem to really recognize hardtack by his
Nice.
seafoam green eyes.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
we go.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
There we go.
Nice. Okay.
Can I also cast another thaumaturgy if I can
Yeah,
cast it
you
multiple
can
times?
layer
Okay.
3.
Yeah. So I'm going to
I love
cast thaumaturgy again to have like a rumble of thunder off towards the sea that
Mm,
hopefully catches their
cool.
eye and their ear.
Cool. Yeah, that happens.
Okay. So as they're looking towards the sea, being like, "Whoa, what the? I don't see a cloud. Why the fuck is it thundering?" I just kind of like swoop in behind them and say, like, "Oh, what you playing here?"
Nice. So you say like, "What you playing here?" And
Mhm.
they're like, "Ah!" Because they're looking out into the distance, and they whip their heads around and like, "Ah! Ah! Oh, we was playing, we just playing liar's dice.
Hmm.
You what? Who are you? Wait, so who are you?
They call me Dez.
Oh, good name.
Des. That's a funny name. Yeah.
Can we all hear this? We can, right? Because we could just hear them talking. That's so
you
cool.
can hear. Yeah. This pirate, he says, yeah, no, Des, what, you want to play? I don't remember seeing you
Hardtack's
around.
already pulling the dice out of his back pocket.
Awesome. Yeah. So roll me a deception, just so you can. Nice. 23. Beautiful. Yeah. So you're lying, and you pull out your dice. They one of them says, yeah, I don't remember you joining. Are you new recruit? Seem a bit sorry, no offense, seem a bit long in the tooth for just to start going around. But you're a tiefling. That's cool. What's that like?
You know, red horns. You stand out a
Yeah.
bit. And you do what around here?
So he says, well, I sweep the chimneys, and Lynn here cleans the fish.
Ah. And what does it look like I do?
So Lynn, it's the guy behind this first guy. He looks you up and down, and his face kind of gets a little pale, and he elbows this other guy really hard, and he says, he's like, look at this fucking guy. And the other guy looks at you, hardtack, and he's like, you an up and comer? Are you? What's your title, Des? Are you a captain?
Most people call me an admiral. Yes.
So
Few steps above a captain.
They look at each other, and they actually fall to a knee, and they say, Admiral Rose, or one of them, Lynn, he says, Admiral Rose, I'm so sorry. We didn't know. We didn't recognize you outside of your normal attire. I'm sorry. He says, "Are you here for the trial? I assume." Yes.
Yeah. Where does it stand? What do we know so far?
He says. So he gestures to the building, and he says, "The captain is trying them. Well, he's probably going to try them right now. We can take you."
And forgive me, long in the tooth. It's been a few too many cannonballs close to my head. Lots of concussions.
Lynn elbows the guy again, just really fucking hard. He's like, "You fucking idiot!" Yeah.
And what are they? What's the penalty of this trial? What are they being tried for? What is the outcome? What are the dangers?
So he says, "I'm sorry, Admiral. I don't know. It's up to the captain.
Huh.
We're just workers."
I see. Workers. You said
sorry.
You said we're in the eye of the storm?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Captain Linnea.
Yeah. And the Tempest as well?
Yeah, Captain Linnea the Tempest.
Yep.
We're in the eye of the storm. Sorry, it's just what we say. We're in the eye of the storm. You know how Captain gets when we, I'm sorry, I don't want to, speak disparagingly of the captain. We just,
Your secrets are safe with me.
Oh, bless you, Admiral. We're in the eye of the storm. Means that everything's calm. And, nobody wants to wake the Tempest. You know how Captain can get into a rage.
Yes.
And we've lost several crewmen to the infamous rages. That's why that's where the Tempest nickname came from. As you well know, I'm sorry, Captain. You already know this. I'm gonna take you to the trial. I'm gonna take you to trial. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. And they stand up. They put their dice away. And they begin to walk over here towards what looks like the main entrance.
I'm just going along with them.
Okay. What would the rest of you like to do?
I guess we
should
wanna,
follow, right?
Yeah, I guess we
Yeah,
want to
you're gonna
follow,
follow?
but like
Okay.
we don't want to get, we don't want to give away our
Stealthily.
position. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I think we should follow at a distance and just like try to keep an eye on
Okay.
not being noticed by anyone.
You want
Totally fine.
Do you want a stealth roll?
No, it's fine. You're just like, because you're not actively moving or anything, I imagine that as soon as you see them begin to move, everyone just kind of like,
Yeah.
goes up against a wall.
Yeah, up against the wall for sure.
Yeah.
Because we're really sneaky.
Because you're real sneaky. And so you, I'm gonna just group all your minis together real quick. Boom. Boom. Copy. All right. And you find yourselves in a very different spot.
Wow. What the?
So, you are... So first, as soon as the doors open, hardtack, there is a wave of sound of people talking and arguing with each other. And there is so first, you see that at the front are your crewmates. Lucky Corey, Jameson Silvertongue, Mikhail, Lysander, Harkin, and Kragan are all at the front. There is a very large
Tyler,
ogre.
did you ever
What?
expect to have this many NPCs, bestie? Did you,
Uh,
you going through the list of people that that you voice and act? Did you ever expect it would turn out like this? A horny campaign full of NPCs.
Do you have like
Uh,
notes on everybody's accents?
Yeah.
I do actually. Yeah, next to their names,
I
I'm like,
believe
what
that.
voice is this?
Yeah.
So we have. So you see that first of all, there are. So your companions are up front. At the very top of the room, top of the staircase, is this very large ogre, very imposing ogre. There are pirates on the ground. There seem to be these giant frog creatures that are also in the room, and it seems like they're just munching on something. The 2 pirates, they bow to you and they leave. They leave the door open, and they just go back to playing dice. The rest of you follow. No one seems to notice you come in.
Hardtack would like to go back into the
Into the
bubble that we have. Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, that happens. What would you all like to do?
Can we hear anybody
Put
like
Mel with you.
speaking at the moment? Like, can like anyone
Yes.
specifically like around
Yes.
us or announcing?
Well, you hear this this like boom, 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 as the ogre stands,
Uh-huh.
and he says, "My fellow crew!" And they all begin to cheer. And he says, "What say all of you? Eh? 6 trespassers stand before us." And he takes his sword. He takes like this giant cutlass. It would be a great sword for any of you, but he holds it with one hand and he like swings it a couple of times in the air. And he says, "Death!" And all of the pirates begin to cheer. And he says, "Well, unfortunately, it's not up to us." What would all of you like to do at this point?
So the people on the map right now are the locations of all of the people, right? So if I start moving
Yes.
around, okay.
I think that we should still stick together.
Can I ask you? I might say that we shouldn't. Can I ask you some? I want to ask you a couple questions.
Wait, how long has it been since we got off the boat, roughly?
It's been about
20 minutes?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. Okay.
Got 20 minutes left on the spell.
Yeah, there's 20 minutes left on the spell.
So I think we should stick together for 20 minutes.
Okay, fair, but I also think that like we might be able, like, okay, I think we might be able to come up with a plan, but I have some questions about the stage that you have set, Tyler.
Yes.
Okay, so the gang that is taken, are they unconscious?
They are all conscious. They are bound and gagged.
Okay. Is there like a guillotine or like some, like what are they using to like execute these motherfuckers?
You don't see anything.
Okay. Dude that's talking, he has like a greatsword, right? Is there?
Yes.
There's no one up there with him, right? Though, right?
Correct.
And there's no one with like a black
No one-
hood that like looks like
roll
the
me-
executioner, right? Okay. Yeah.
Roll me a perception.
Please be good. Okay, it's terrible. Okay.
You don't see anyone up there. Anyone else up there with this ogre.
Okay. What about like is there like a black hooded executioner figure anywhere?
None that you can see. You notice that the ogre, so there's a giant chair behind the ogre, and the ogre's leaning in front over the balcony with his giant cutlass.
How many baddies roughly are in this room, do we think? Sorry I missed
You'd
that.
say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Those eyebrows going up as you
18.
talk more.
Yeah.
Fuck.
18 including the 3 frogs and the ogre.
Sorry, you said frogs?
Is that what
Yeah.
these dudes are?
These things? Yeah.
That does not look like a frog to me.
Bessie,
Well,
That's like,
it's from the top view.
that is a
is it
troll
like
butt.
5 times the size of a regular frog? Just to
Yeah,
clarify.
they look real big,
Huge
and they
frog,
don't.
okay.
They don't. Yeah, they look
Big
like.
frog.
I want one.
I
want
miss
one as well.
having.
I want to turn into that.
Yeah, right?
Oh.
Oh my
Can I
god,
turn
you
into
should
that?
absolutely turn into that.
Perhaps with your use of the tooth, you might be.
I
I
able-
miss-
haven't used the tooth today.
I miss having a character that had charm person on it. I miss that a lot.
What would you like to
Who
do?
are you
I-
gonna charm?
You know, anyone,
What?
everyone.
You
The
pulled
frog,
that
maybe.
so far out.
I have. You have no
Who
idea.
are you gonna charm?
I have charmed so many fucking people. You have no idea. I bet I could charm homeboy at the chair. You don't know.
I don't think this is time for charming.
I don't have charm
turning
These are
person.
the
into a
type of
juniper turning
folks.
into a frog. Can we do that?
I think. Well, let's not do it right away.
Yeah, not right away. We're
I
backpocketing
kind
that.
of want to try to get close and be stealthy, but gang, if you veto it, I'm down with it.
I think that we should try to get closer together.
Okay.
Can we go to the left?
Yeah, I like
This
that.
way?
Let's loop around
Mm-hmm.
if we can.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Why are we? So okay,
What do you want to do?
we're going to the left.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Do you have an idea?
Well, the right looks like it
Maybe
has
the
less
right.
baddies.
The right is definitely the better direction. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
The right has less baddies, is my thing.
Okay.
Okay, that's
You're a
fine.
genius. I'm so glad that we have you here to point that out to us.
Everyone
I
roll me
can't-
stealth.
I don't know math.
Everyone.
You know,
Hmm,
so that's
I'm
the
not
reason
good
why.
at stealth.
But we
Well,
have
pass without trace is still active.
Yeah, we have pass
so
without
you
trace,
still
though.
get plus 10.
Okay.
You're heavy armor, Cove. I swear
I
to God.
have heavy armor. It's really scary.
Sorry,
So
I was on the
stealthy.
wrong thing.
It's okay.
You're okay. We're in
Nice.
no rush.
Alright,
We got
so,
nothing but time.
So that's a 16,
Not 20
a
minutes.
21, a 20, a 31, and a 19. Yeah.
I'm
so
like-
you all,
Take your time.
yeah. So you all head to the right. You manage to. You're all staying low, and you notice that it seems like this ogre is, just like looking at your companions. The pirates are all looking at your companions. You move to the right. Hardtack, roll me a perception check. $18. Okay. Hardtack, you notice that there is some kind of creature that is looking in your direction. It looks like a small. First, it looks like a snake. I'm gonna blow it up. I'm gonna blow it up so you
Boom.
can see it.
Oh,
It is a winged snake that is
That
That
flying.
does not
terrifying.
look like a snake. That looks so
That
much
looks very
scarier than a
snake.
snake. What?
It is a
What part?
winged
I don't
snake.
think I've ever seen a snake's face. I guess.
And it's flying around the room, and it seems to notice you, Hardtack. And it, as it does, it veers off,
Oh, I
And
hate
it-
that.
and it flies toward the stairs.
Oh God.
did we all
Does
see it
this
do
feel
that?
like a
Because this feels like a
familiar-
problem.
You all notice this happen. I'll say that it's about here, and it begins to fly in this direction, towards the stairs. What would you all like to do now?
Die.
Woof.
This feels like it's about to go bad, right?
Okay.
Tyler, question.
Yes.
Um,
Sorry, I'm gonna get Squiffy in here as well.
I'm trying to decide. Like, would counterspell stop whoever might be looking through that creature from continuing to look through? Since it's,
No,
I don't. No, yeah, it's not really
Yeah.
something that's
because
cast.
it's not a spell that's being cast.
Right. Okay.
Sorry, here's Squiffy.
Great.
Moreover,
team I can-
it seems
ahead.
to notice Squiffy more than you.
Gotcha. Yeah. Team, I can do one of two things. I can send Squiffy over to try to talk or communicate with the other thing, or we can just Eldritch Blast it out of the air.
To clarify, where was the other thing going? I'm sorry, my brain is too small.
So this snake, I'm gonna say that it's at this point right now. It's flying. It's making a beeline north.
We're assuming it's a familiar similar to Squiffy that has spotted Squiffy / Hardtack and headed back towards
Yes,
presumably
the gig
their
is
owner.
almost up.
The jig
Okay.
has reached its finale.
It's Jig, right?
Okay.
Jig is currently rising. It's not
I'm
quite up
Jig?
yet, but it's.
Jig?
I don't
Jig?
know. I just said a word.
It's Jig. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So I feel like
Jig.
I'm
It doesn't
gonna
matter.
say I feel like things are about to go not great.
Okay, I'm thinking.
I want to
I'm
hide.
feeling like
Can-
Squishy should talk to the thing, maybe. Possibly. Because I feel
I don't think we have
here's
any
my-
other. Like, it doesn't hurt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels like if we're Eldritch blasting, that feels like incredibly aggressive. It feels like we're like we
And
don't
Squiffy
even
can
know
get a
what's
new body.
happening, but we're
And our friends are there too. Like, how can we Eldritch Blast only that?
Send Squiffy.
Squiffy.
Alright.
My
Squiffy
vote's
goes.
Squiffy.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do it. We
All right,
happen
so
to-
let's Squiffy.
Well,
Squiffy
that we have some.
We
makes a-
already noticed you, right? Like we're not
Squiffy
trying to hide
confirmed.
Squiffy.
flies out like a rocket and to intercept this flying snake. And Squiffy, what do you want Squiffy to do exactly, Hardtack?
I want him to like one fly in front so that like
Okay.
the flying snake just like bumps into him,
Okay.
and then
Can the snake eat
In-
him? I don't want that to happen. I'm just asking.
in typical hardtack format we'll say, "Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Sorry, we bumped into each other. Hi."
So you speak through Squiffy,
Yes.
and you hear a voice communicating mentally to Squiffy as the snake is just like staying. It's like strafing almost a little bit, and you hear it say, You are a member of the press gang.
Squiffy just kind of nods without saying much.
Whom do you serve?
Well, Behemoth, of course. Duh.
No. Not. Whom do we serve? Who are you bound to? Who is your captain?
Hold on, I have an answer.
Are you Mercury? Deacon?
So, Tyler, question to you: Who was
Yes.
the Cornelius Evenkeel? Do you think they know
Yes.
who Cornelius Evenkeel is?
You don't know.
Hey, you know?
It's. I think it's time to bluff.
All right.
Um,
Okay.
Squiffy's gonna say Cornelius Evenkeel.
Past time to bluff.
All right. Roll me a deception, Hardtack.
Do you still have advantage
Yeah,
from?
yeah. You
Okay,
still
cool.
get advantage. All right, that's a 23. So the snake, cocks its head to the side and it says, "You've changed your shape."
Eh,
Oh,
it gets tired, gets tiring, gets old after a while, doesn't it? You haven't changed your shape yet?
The winged snake says, "You need wings to fly in a storm, and you need fangs to kill." So the snake says, "Have your master reveal himself as an honored guest here."
Can Hardtack whisper to the group, saying like, should I try to just say I'm Cornelius Evenkeel, or are we about to just
Yeah, fucking
go?
do that,
go
bro.
ham.
No, do that. It'll distract them. We can do something else about the team, about the gang. Shit, maybe you can even fucking like get them to not be executed in this trial. I am so down for you to pretend to be him.
Squiffy says,
we'll back you up, whatever you decide.
Squiffy goes and says, I'll show mine if you show yours.
Ew.
So you
No.
see the snake. The snake does like the tongue thing, and
Does that count
and
as a smooch?
It's a smooch.
no.
It was pretty smooch-like to me. There was tongue.
Very
not
smooch.
smooch.
How else would a
Smooch
snake
counter is
smooch?
one. Smooch
That
counter
is
one.
how
Passionately.
snakes smooch.
Fine, you know what? Fine, it's not my fucking counter. All right, so the snake, the snake says, "Where?"
Where is
Where is your master?
where is your master? And then it turns into
No,
just a,
you go first.
Yeah, right.
No, you go first.
Bless you.
Bless you,
So,
Taylor.
thanks.
The snake sneezes midair.
So, yeah, the snake is like, so the snake says, all right, on 3, we both reveal our masters. Ready?
Well, they both count together. 1.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And so the snake flies over to the base of the stairs and coils around a figure that is veiled, and the veil slowly drops.
We should have had veils. That's sick as fuck.
We could have had veils?
Does Squiffy do the same?
Yeah, Squiffy flies back to Hardtack. I'm gonna say Hardtack like
Step out of
Goes-
our
steps
circle.
out, but like
Okay.
this away.
Please get
Yeah,
out.
perfect.
Bye.
So-
Have fun at school.
So Squiffy
Cornelius
lands.
Evenkeel here.
Hardtack, you. All right. So
That would look sick as fuck. Like
Yeah.
if you just stepped out of, basically like you were there,
The
but no
shadows,
one,
yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah.
no one noticed, kind of deal.
it was cool.
That'd be a sick entrance.
It was very cool. Hardtack, there is what looks like a tiefling that has a snake coiled around her neck and her shoulders. The snake's wings fold in, and she kind of scratches it under the chin a little bit, and the pirates part. As so does the frog.
Bye, frogs.
She looks directly at you, and the ogre brings the hilt of his cutlass down onto the railing, and he just like shatters it, and he says, "The captain!" And all of the pirates stop what they're doing. They all turn to the captain and they start cheering. They say, "Tempest, Tempest, Tempest!"
Oh my
And-
god.
Linnea the Tempest, one of the 5 Corsairs, she looks directly at you, Hardtack, and she says, "You're not even keel."
Uh-oh.
And
Does that
Hardtack
last
just like,
0 seconds?
Oh, I'm Evenkeel. He like finds some of the jewels and rings that he had in a pocket and just like shoves them all on his fingers really quick to look like Cornelius did. And he's like, "See?" And he holds his fingers out like this, being very flamboyant.
she slowly begins to walk towards you, with the lithe grace of like a cat. And
Really quick, while as
Yeah.
this is happening, can
yeah,
I?
absolutely.
Sorry, because I want us to be prepared.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
While we're here, I want to say to everyone, hey, I think that we should all, like, whatever we have that we could potentially help Hardtack from afar, we need to prepare. So in case I need to cast another spell, can we make sure that we're like decently hidden in case I
You've
need
got
to stop
about
spells?
5 minutes of the spell left.
So we should hide anyways. The
Okay.
spell's gonna end. We
Yeah.
should hide as
Yeah.
best as we
You should have-
can.
You should have control of all your minis. You can put them wherever you want.
Okay,
Um,
Diedrich wants to run and hide under the table around
Okay.
here.
Great.
Yeah, I want to
yeah.
be under this upper table somewhere
Yeah,
for sure.
go ahead and move your minis wherever you want.
Cool. Okay, sorry.
As long
And
as you're within
continue
30
your-
feet of Juniper, you will just get that.
Okay.
You'll just get
But it's
that.
only for the next 5
Okay,
minutes.
so where's Juniper
Continue
going?
your-
I feel like that's the most important.
Yeah, so
Yeah, where
Juniper,
do
move-
y'all wanna
move your
go?
mini first,
Are we
and
okay
then you
with,
all
like-
can put yourself
Oh.
within...
Yeah, Juniper, you
Here-ish?
don't, you don't have to stay with me. I'm a lot easier to hide than the rest of the gang. So you go where
No,
you
I
want to
gotcha,
go.
but
and then-
I like
This
this
is
kind
where
of
you want
area
to go.
under
Alright.
the.
Totally fine.
Can we
Okay.
be like under-ish the table? I mean, if I put myself like here, is that
Yeah.
reasonable? There are like
it's 30
chairs and
feet?
table there.
30 feet, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then I make it here.
I'm gonna actually try to stay over, like,
That's fine.
in
Yeah, you
this area.
Hurry up, she's moving the mini.
I see the mini moving.
The mini's moving, y'all. We gotta move.
Mel's gonna go right in between Diedrich and
Okay.
Juniper.
Okay, cool. Sorry, thank you.
Actually, no, Mel's gonna go right next to Diedrich. She's gonna say, we're gonna She's gonna say, if those pirates move away,
Yeah.
we're taking our friends.
Yeah.
All right?
I'm with you.
The tiefling reaches you, Hardtack. Her familiar is right next to her. And you notice that her eyes are a deep yellow. And she blinks a couple of times and squints. And she says, "Who are you really?"
Hardtack casts thaumaturgy really quick to change his eyes yellow as well, just
was
like he
gonna
blinks and then they're
say.
yellow,
Okay.
I was gonna say, I
Um,
knew you had an extra layer.
just for funsies.
Okay.
And smiles and doesn't say anything, but just raises, like, just lifts the his sleeve to show the mark that he has, and just repeats, "I'll show you yours, you show me mine," or the other way around. Whatever.
So
Whatever I said before.
You got it,
Whatever
bud.
I said before.
Whatever
So-
Squiffy said.
So she so your eyes changed. The normal color is the yellow, right?
No, normal color is like
Seafoam
seafoam
green, baby.
which
Yeah.
they had
Sorry.
to have. They
Sorry.
changed back
Duh.
because it's been over a minute.
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah.
like I stare at her with seafoam green, and then I just blink, and then they turn yellow, just
Okay.
as a little
Yeah.
act of haha.
Yeah. So she smiles and she closes her eyes, and when she opens them again, they are that seafoam green. And she says, "All right, I'll show you something." And the snake and her eyes flash, and she reaches her hand out as though to peel her glove off, but quick as lightning,
No.
her hand reaches out and grabs your face,
Oh fuck.
Face.
and
Face off.
we fade
Sorry.
to a familiar tavern. A woman in fine clothes, now no longer a serving girl, sits behind a desk. She looks up at a little girl, about 5 years old. The girl is staring out that same window. 2 small horns poke out from her temples. The woman rises from her desk and puts her hands on the girl's shoulders. "I've seen that look before. On your father's face. He's somewhere out there, you know. He's an explorer. A captain. It's where you got your horns from." The little girl turns to her mother, eyes wide. He couldn't ignore the call of the sea. So, I let him go. And I see you can't ignore it either. But I won't make the same mistake twice. The little girl moves to turn away, but her mother draws her into a tight embrace. "This time, I'm going with you. When you're of age, we'll find him together." We see years pass. The tavern thrives under the mother's eye, and the little tiefling girl becomes a young woman. More years go by. The tiefling is now wearing black, standing over a fresh grave. She tearfully rests her hand on the tombstone. "He should have been here," she whispers. "But don't worry, Mum. I'm gonna find him. For both of us." We fade to the tiefling, now at the wheel of her own ship. She looks behind her at that old tavern. There's now a sign in the window, under new management. We cut to see 2 ships in battle. The tiefling and her crew are cutting men down left and right. She tackles the enemy captain and mercilessly plunges her sword into his chest, over and over, even after he stops moving. Storm clouds rapidly gather above the ships, and large tentacles rise from the water. Another ship appears through the hazy rain, bearing a flag with 5 swords. The tiefling roars at them all, ready to unleash her rage at new targets. A man dressed in gold and black materializes on the deck and easily disarms her. He offers her his hand. And as she grabs it, burning into the back of her hand is the last letter of Mark, the sign of the behemoth. And she sees the behemoth's eyes fill her entire field of vision. And through the din, through the calamity of battle, she hears a single word. A name. Hardtack. And Hardtack, you come away from this vision as she releases you. And you look into the eyes of your daughter. And that's where we'll end.
Holy Yo.
Yeah, same.
Like, I was
Wow,
ready.
Good.
I was ready with the audio so that they heard the fart. The
When yo DM fart.
Good.
POV ODM fart.
Fine. We're okay with this.
I
Nice.
piss and poo, but mostly pee.